The graphics are okay, but it was extremely too dark, and that made it impossible to see what you was doing. The environments was good when you can see, and the character models was decent, so I have to give the graphics an average score of a 3 out of a 5. The music was great, but kinda out of place in this game, and the in-game sounds were kinda creepy but repetitive, so I have to give the sound an average score of a 3 out of a 5. I think they tried to make this game more action-oriented, but the combat controls were outdated and clunky. The move also probably alienated a lot of the Silent Hill fan base. There was also way too much backtracking in this game, and overall the gameplay was outdated in a bad way. So I have to give it the gameplay a 2 out of a 5. I personally did not like the storyline because it got boring and predictable. The characters was not likable and the acting was awful in parts. It kind of reminded me of a bad B movie. If you're a Silent Hill fan, you may like some parts of the storyline, but it's probably the weakest storyline yet in the Silent Hill series. So I have to give it a below average score of a 2 out of a 5. Honestly, I had to force myself to even finish the story. And also the lack of any multiplayer gives it a low replayability of a 2 out of a 5. This is a game that I did not like, and I only recommend picking this game up only if you are a hardcore Silent Hill fan, but otherwise I would avoid it because there are a lot better survival horror games out there.